Final question, and this I've never asked anyone before in the history of London Real.
Yeah.
What's it like to be on the Joe Rogan Experience 3 times? Because there's very few individuals that have done that.
Really?
Yeah. Can you talk about your relationship with Joe, what it was like being on the show so many times? What is it like?
I tried to think of doing a show like that as just sitting down and having a conversation with a friend and just enjoying it. And when I first met Joe Rogan, I didn't know anything other than his comedy work, which is kind of ironic because I had no idea he was into MMA, for example. I just knew him from comedy. And people had recruited me almost to go do Joe Rogan. They nagged him until he said yes, and I had nothing to do with that. So I went on the show not knowing what to expect. And the beauty of it is that he had no idea what Bitcoin is, no preconceptions about it other than a few things he'd heard, so blank slate, and I had 3 hours. And then I discovered something wonderful. Joe is thoughtful, he's kind, and he's open. And so he started asking thoughtful, open questions, was genuinely interested in my answers, was intellectually curious and immediately saw all the implications. And you can watch, especially during the first show, you can watch his attitude change as he starts getting it and the light bulb goes off. And that's a beautiful experience because he gave me a platform for 3 hours to really go to the types of questions that someone never heard of Bitcoin would ask and gave me the time to answer them fully and have that really comfortable conversation. And the second one was just as much fun. The third one was even.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.
Even better, and I promised him that every 3 to 4 months, there's going to be something new happening in Bitcoin that we'll need to talk about. So I'm gonna go back soon.
Fabulous. I remember listening now to your first one, the entire piece on audio, and it was just flowed fantastically. Like you said, Joe is so curious and so, intellectual, and he loves to just find out what's going on.
Yeah.
And so, perfect platform for you, and then the way you can describe things. I think in the first one you had him sending Bitcoins, and you pulled out.
In the first one, he was a bit reluctant to install something on his phone. Okay. After we went off air, I put a wallet on his phone and get him a bit.
Okay.
Now,
Second one.
In the second one, I persuade him to show his phone with a barcode to raise some money for his friend who was doing some relief effort in,
former
I think it was
MMA
the
fighter.
Congo.
Yeah, with the pygmies in the Congo, I think. Yeah,
or somewhere.
Something, yeah.
So he did that, and the money just poured in. I said on air, come on, Bitcoin community, make me proud. And it just poured in. And I think he raised like $2,500 in just a matter of a couple of hours. And that kind of demonstration leaves a mark. It shows you the global potential. It makes you aware of how simple it is to just transact with thousands of strangers you've never met on a financial level. That was a really interesting moment, and I'd love to go back.
Awesome. I'm sure you will. I'm so glad you finally made it on here. I know we've been trading pieces, but like I said, you're the best in the business when it comes to this stuff.
Thank you.
I'm so glad we talked about it. I learned a lot of new insights, into the technology and just things in general. So I think people really appreciate this. So thanks for coming on.
Until next time.
Yeah, exactly. As
Absolutely.
we say on London Real, it's about the journey. You've got an amazing one ahead of you. So I wish you well on yours.
Thank you so much.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
All right.
This week on London Real, we have the television presenter, writer, and video gamer, Julia Hardy.
The real life is kind of rubbish. Gaming's way better. You're actually actively engaging your brain, you're problem solving.
If you've never been to LA, just go play Grand Theft Auto, and it's just the same. That's what Julia Hardy says.
It's all about community. It's being part of something that you're incredibly passionate about.
We're trying to figure it out ourselves. I don't see why, as a woman, to be successful, you have to basically sexualize yourself in some way or another. Like, why can't I just know what I'm talking about? Why is that not enough?
On Sunday, London Real presents Julia Hardy, Girl Got Game.
You can actually earn a living, doing what you do in the field that you're interested in.
Investment Club. Today, I consider it the best investment that I've ever made. We get 4 projects presented a week by their associated CEOs. Personally, I'm completely blown away by the quality of these projects, and I know of nowhere else where I would be given this same opportunity. Each week that passes, I feel more appreciative of the fact that I'm a member of this group. The vibe was just tremendous. Everybody's on the same wavelength. We just clicked. Everybody listened to each other, enjoyed their company. It was just magical, magical. Take action. Don't take my word for it. Due diligence you need to do. And I really hope that someday down the road I see you in the club. It far exceeded expectations, without question.